Honorable, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, as an MP for Hohoe,
Yes.
in your constituency, this vaccine test is taking place. With that, your knowledge,
Yes.
how do you see about that?
I think that is very strange. I heard rumors about the vaccine trial about 5 months ago. And fortunately for me, one of my colleagues is a focal person for the trial. And when I contacted her for more information, she only told me she was carrying out Ebola education, which is what we all need at this time.
Sure.
But then the rumor persisted on and on and on until I started having calls from concerned people, those who are actually in touch with the research and those who know more about it. So I called my colleague again. The only response I got was that I should look for the principal investigator. She wasn't in a position to talk about it. So this is what actually went on. We were all interested. But when I heard the rumor at first, my first point of call was the district hospital, municipal hospital. I was informed that they had no knowledge of any test ongoing. So I was directed to the principal investigators. There is no need calling names at this point. I tried to reach him, but there was no response. The phone was always off. So it's something that is very mysterious to all of us, in the sense that at least some stakeholders, like the member of parliament, the hospital, and the municipality staff, all of us should be called to a meeting so that we can clear our issues, ask questions. Personally, I have been involved in HIV/AIDS vaccine initiatives, and we've been to communities where we were totally ejected because of the fear that nobody wants a virus that does not have treatment into his or her body. So it is the same fear. So people must be supported. People must understand the implications. We are told that vaccine trials are 95% safe. But what happens to the 5%? That is the issues you want to raise. What are the reactions? If somebody becomes very sick and goes back to the community? And Ebola spread is very easy. Just a handshake would make it travel from here to Tammany. A funeral, and that is all it takes. So it is different from other diseases like malaria or even cholera that has drugs. So our concern is that first we should understand the system, the steps that the scientists are undertaking. We as lay people may not understand all of it, but there should be transparency. There should be question and answer, dialogue, so we all understand. If supposing a parent calls me now as an MP to ask me what is happening to his or her daughter who has enrolled in the vaccine trial, I will not be in a position to answer because I also don't have the information. So all we are saying is that the entry, the processes are not transparent to us. Private companies sometimes want to make money out of people. For them, they are ready to pay now because they will start selling the vaccine. So we have to be very careful that the processes are clear. We should be able to understand the reactions that may occur as a result of this. At one of the recruitment talks, I was told that people who want to be pregnant or planning to get pregnant in 3 months' time should not enroll. That means that there is a danger. You see, so those are the issues we are raising. I'm very happy that at least we have a suspension. The minister will come to answer questions and tell us what they know about the trial. Then we'll take it out from there, whether to ban it completely or to continue.
Honorable, please let me ask this. Yeah, to suspend and reopen it, that's all. But the question is, we did not experience such disease or the Ebola in Ghana. We did it when it came up in these neighboring West African countries, some of the West African countries. We did not experience such. So why should such a vaccine trial be?
Yes, actually, I've heard somebody, one of the researchers, saying somewhere that we are even lucky to have the vaccine trial because then it puts Ghana on the ladder of an international research country. That is how some scientists want to look at it. That it is a blessing that through this, a small university like University of Health and Allied Sciences will gain recognition as a center of excellence for vaccine research. You see, so we are seeing this thing from different angles.
Honorable, I'm not cutting you, but let's take it as if I'm not. Let's say if somebody is not affected by measles, or somebody is not having measles, say I should take in a measles vaccine. What the reaction will be?
Yeah,
or if I'm not I'm not suffering from malaria, but I should take a malaria medicine.
Yes, it's meant to check the reactions in the body. They are just testing something to see how they can improve upon their vaccine.
When there's no virus, such virus in your body.
They introduce a weak strain of the virus into your body to see how your body will react to it. And because it is a weak strain, some people don't show any signs. But some people, depending on the immune system, may show. That is why the success rate is 95%. There is a small percentage of 5% which may be positive or negative. So that is where the danger lies, because Ebola, as you all know, is a very virulent thing. Yeah, it spreads just like that. So even one person gets it out of this trial of say 30 people or whatever, then it means that we've introduced it as a cancer. That is why we are thinking that in countries where Ebola has appeared already, the people are prepared to do anything because they've seen the death. The fear of Ebola is there. So we think that it could have been better to do it there. But I was telling you about the other side where scientists saying that it is a blessing, it will put Ghana on the radar.
But also, look, my last question, Honorable. Looking at this way, in such a way that take this 5% danger, and you be giving 200 Ghana cedis and a mobile phone, live, and 200 Ghana cedis and a mobile phone.
Normally, in the developed countries, some people even do it without taking anything. You know, the developed world, people are prepared to take risk, and somebody will just say, well, I want to sacrifice for other people. We don't have that culture for people say they want to die for other people. I'm told that the 200 Ghana cedis is not a bribe or anything. It's meant to help them come to the clinic for checkups and stuff like that. And the phone is to let them call in case of any danger.
Reaction. Okay. All right.
So it means that there is specific fear of danger. So that what we are saying is that the fear of Ebola itself is something that we don't want. Right now that we've started this, there's a lot of rumor, misconceptions and all going on. And this will bring fear of Ebola that we had 3 months ago back into the country. So it would have been prudent if we had discussed this earlier, knew about the plans. Then we would say that, well, Ghana is not ready now. We might do it later. But now that there is fear of Ebola, serious one across the globe and also in Ghana, I think it is a big issue that we have to take up as
Thank you very much.